Do you know that over 19% of companies have something running in the cloud, some workload? And by 2028, the market will hit like $1 trillion. That's a lot of zeros floating in the sky, right? If you're a cloud professional, a student, or the one calling the shots at your company, knowing how cloud migration works is basically your VIP pass to the future of tech. And trust me, you don't wanna miss the rest of this series as we explore real-world strategies, challenges, and best practices. So stick around, your future in the cloud starts right here. Welcome to Pena Rocks channel. I am Fernando Pena, and in this series we'll break down what cloud migration really is and why it matters and how it can transform your career or business. By the end of the series, you will not only understand the basics, but you will also walk away with actionable insights to start thinking like a cloud expert. So subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Alright, let's talk about the cloud. No, not the ones in the sky, of course.
You serious?
But the one every company is rushing to move to. You've probably heard the term cloud migration thrown around a lot. Sounds like an epic journey, right? But what does it actually mean and why should you care?
We do not care.
Let's break it down in plain, simple language because let's be honest, no one needs another boring tech explainer.
Boring!
So, what is cloud migration? Simply put, it's like moving your house, but instead of packing boxes, you're moving data, applications, and IT systems from old clunky servers to the cloud. Think of your on-premises service like a massive filing cabinet, bulky, expensive to maintain, and prone to break down at the worst possible moment. The cloud? That's your sleek digital upgrade. It's like trading a Nokia flip phone for the latest smartphone. Same purpose, way cooler features. But here is where it gets interesting. Cloud migration isn't just a copy-paste job. It involves strategy, planning, and the right tools to make the move as smooth as possible. That's where AWS comes in with services designed to simplify this process. AWS Migration Hub, think of this as your mission control. It gives you a centralized dashboard to track and manage your entire migration, so you don't lose track of what's moving and what's staying behind. AWS Database Migration Services, DMS. Need to move databases without breaking everything? DMS helps migrate databases with minimal downtime. Whether you switching from SQL Server to Aurora or moving Oracle to RDS, for example. AWS Migration Services, the MGM. This is your lift and shift powerhouse. It automates the migration of applications from physical, virtual, or cloud environments to AWS with minimal change. That's pretty cool. Now, there are many ways to migrate to the cloud. From just lifting and shifting your apps to completely re-architecting them for the cloud. But we will dive deeper into that in the next video, so make sure you don't miss it. And okay, why should you care about that? Let's be real, if you work in tech and ignore the cloud, it's like being a mechanic who refuses to learn about electric cars, right? Cloud computing isn't just the future, it's right now, it's the present, okay? For developers, engineers, and solutions architects, learning cloud isn't just another skill. It's basically a career booster. Companies are constantly moving to the cloud and they need experts who actually know how to do it right. If you want a better job opportunity, a higher salary, or at least a fewer late night calls because the server crashed again, so learn cloud. For business and decision makers, it's all about cost, scalability, and innovation. No more spending big on services that sit idle. The cloud grows with you. Need power? Done. Need to scale down? Easy. And with cloud-native services, companies can build, deploy, and innovate faster. It's like upgrading from a flip phone to a smartphone, except this time the smartphone makes you money instead of just draining your battery.
Ah, cara,
So one of the videos in the series, I will talk more about each real benefit, and I will explain the real challenge that you have to achieve this kind of benefits. So who benefits with cloud? The short answer, everyone. But let's break it down. Developers and engineers. Tired of waiting weeks for IT to approve a new server? In the cloud, you can spin up an entire infrastructure faster than can you make a cup of coffee. AWS Code Pipeline and CloudFormation let you automate deployments like a pro, so you can focus on coding instead of filling out IT requests. That's really good. Startups and enterprises. Whether you are a garage startup or a Fortune 500 company, the cloud scales with you. No need to sell your soul or your equity just to buy servers. With AWS Global Infrastructure, you can reach customers worldwide without breaking the bank. IT and security teams. Remember the good old days of chasing down security threats like a game of whack-a-mole? With AWS GuardDuty, IAM, and KMS, you get automated security monitoring, fine-grained access control, and encryption, so you can sleep at night instead of fighting fires. Business leaders and CTOs. Want to innovate without those massive upfront costs? The cloud helps you to reduce the total cost ownership, the TCO, while driving digital transformation. With frameworks like AWS Well Architected, you can optimize performance, security, and costs without needing a PhD in cloud economics. So, whether you're writing code, running a business, or securing the digital kingdom, cloud makes your life easier. So, what's next? Now you might be thinking, this sounds great, but how do I even start? Don't worry, I've got you covered. This is just the first video in our cloud migration series. Coming up, we will dive into choosing the right strategy, navigating common challenges, and making sure your migration is secure, efficient, and cost-effective. Still curious? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next video, where we'll talk more about the 7 migration strategies. Trust me, it's not as boring as it sounds. And hey, if you found this helpful, drop a comment below and share it with someone maybe who's stuck in managing those unchained on-premises servers, right? Let's bring them into the future together. And as soon as the next video is available, you will see it right here, okay? Together, let's rock the cloud. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.